We're here to introduce our Tethrd Skeletor clip. We haven't been too active on social media. We've been plugging away at orders. It's been crazy busy, so we're super thankful for you guys. Thank you so much. So let's just dive into this real quick. Similar to all our other saddle aids, features are kind of designed molle attachment clip there. That's similar across the board for most of our stuff. And then all it's going to do is slide this rib on the standoff is going to slide into that cutout on the saddle aid, just like this. So as you can see, it's just going to slide in there. When I get this on my hip, it holds very nicely. I'll kick you guys over to my saddle here in a second, show you guys how I install them, how I take them off. I know some people, when we first started out, when we were a fresh company, there's some people that had some difficulty getting some of these off. We made some adjustments dimensionally, but for the most part, it's kind of remained the same. So it's just kind of we'll give you guys a couple quick tips and tricks on that, on how to get these on and off, and that should eliminate any frustration you guys have with these. But price is probably going to come in probably $11 to $13. I'm not 100% sure where we're going to run out. I still got to run a couple numbers, but these are going to go live on the site tonight, which is December 14th. So we'll have them up roughly about like 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is typically when we post stuff on our website. So be on the lookout for that. And we're going to do a little bit of a smaller run the first run here, but we will have no problem really pumping these out in mass amounts. So I'm just kind of working out a couple more little bugs as far as the layout of how many I can put in on one sheet. So other than that, the print is turning out beautifully, so I'm very satisfied with it. Did some testing, hiking with the stick on, climbing with the stick on. Didn't have anything that really jumped out at me that was something that would, cause alarm. Very, very confident in this, so we're going to put this up on the site here tonight, and I'm going to turn you guys over to my saddle real quick for a close-up on how to install these. Alright guys, so when I go and install these, sorry if I'm clanking around here, I kind of do this with my saddle off. So I typically put these either right on the hip pocket. This is a TX5 Lone Star, either right on the hip pocket or a couple rungs down. For these, I kind of like these being a couple rungs down, so I'm going right in here, and all you do is just get it started, and it'll just find home base as it slides in there. So it's going to catch that bottom, and then it's locked in. Whenever you remove it, you're going to kind of do the opposite. You're going to pull down and get the molle up over the bottom lip, and you're just going to kind of work that. You're going to kind of work it down just like that, and now I can come and feed that back through, and I'm out. So very simple. Once you go through these molle loops once or twice, they loosen up on you a little bit. So that's how mostly all of our molle attachments work. So now I'm just going to do a couple cutaways for you guys on how easy it is to set your stick, remove your stick. It's really nice. There's no funky clipping noises, anything like that. We kind of got away from all the snap fits. There's just too much variation in a lot of the manufacturing of all these products, so we got away from like the snap fit, tight tolerance saddle aids, and kind of went with a more robust gravity holding type clips. So I'll cut you guys away and show you a few angles on the sticks on the clip, and how I like to orient them on my saddle. Alright guys, so just to show you a little demo on how I set the stick on. Top steps facing downward. Reason being, you slip, fall, stick kicks out, whatever. Don't want these jabbing you in the ribs anywhere. It's not going to feel good. You'll feel it potentially get hurt. We don't want that. So again, bottom steps facing downward. Grab the bottom standoff. top steps facing downward. I grab the bottom standoff, and all I do is just find my saddle aid, hook it in there. Whenever I'm climbing up, get the height, grab it, boom, I'm off. So it's not going to hook into their locking mechanism. Not entirely sure what they name it, but it's completely separate of that, so you can keep this nice and neat. You don't gotta have your am steel or whatever, this Dynaglide, whatever they call it, all a mess and everywhere, stepping on it on the ground. You keep it nice and tidy. Take that bottom standoff, hook it in, I'm in, do my climbing. Once I get the height, set my stick. Probably I would, if I'm running this in a 4-stick system, I'd have one here, and I'd have one here. In a 4-stick system, I would more than likely not have a dump pouch. This saddle is set up for my 1-sticking, so that's why I have a dump pouch. Typically when I'm just 4-sticking, 2-sticking, 3-sticking, whatever, typically I am not going to have this. I would be carrying 2 clips, whether it be a Novix double, these new Tethrd Skeletors, Novix singles, whatever. I typically would run 2 of those, 1 on each hip. So, thanks guys, I appreciate it.